So I'm making a video for you guys on how to break in your boots when you get them at reception, and also how to take out care of your feet at basic, because your boots will try to tear them up. The first thing you want to do when you get your boots, you won't get these because they're too nice. They'll give you crappy ones. You want to take your bar of soap, and the heel on the inside kind of curves in, and so where it hits your heel, it rubs and rubs and rubs and rubs, and that's where you get your biggest blisters. So inside your boot, so it'll be down about here. Whoa. It'll be down about here in the inside. You want to take your soap and like rub it against the back real hard so that you get, like hard soap residue on the back. And so you do that all around the back of the heel. And then you want to take a spare toothbrush, obviously not the one that you're going to be using in your mouth. You want to slightly wet it, not so much that you're about to like create suds with the soap. And then you're going to rub the back of the heel, rub it all around to rub it in. At first it's going to make the back of the heel harder, but it'll soften it quicker over time than it normally would, and that would break in that heel so it won't be digging in to the back of your foot. The next thing you want to do, and I'm packing this because I don't know when I'll be able to get it. I got like a Dr. Scholl's insert, took it out of the case. It comes in, cut it down to my size, and then, just stick that right down in there on the bottom as a little cushion. Let's see. The main thing you're going to be using, and what they'll give you at sick call if you go, and you can buy at the PX, is moleskin. Now, actually before that, make sure that you keep your toenails completely trimmed down. So when you get a chance, buy toenail clippers, or nail clippers, whatever, and keep your nails real short, because otherwise your nails can break off when you're wearing boots. Not a good time. And it can also your nail can cut into a different toe. Okay, so say you were getting blisters on like the side of your foot. Take a little piece of it, stick the felt side on your foot, then take like athletic tape, get it from sick call or bring it. I'm bringing it, and you just wrap that around there so it stays on. I use athletic tape because it's the best kind of tape to keep it on. And then your biggest problem is going to be obviously the back of your heel, so you need a bigger piece of moleskin. I'm bringing my own moleskin, and I pre-cut them to the sizes I want. You're not going to be allowed to have scissors, so if you buy it at PX, you're kind of screwed. So you either bring it pre-cut or you get it at sick call, but you're wasting time and not going to training when you go to sick call, so I'm trying to avoid sick call. So with a big piece like this, you're just gonna take it around the whole back of your heel, and it's the same deal. Use the athletic tape, wrap it around, and then wrap it around your foot. And you'll wrap it the same way I'm gonna show you with my pre-wrap. I don't prefer moleskin. If I can avoid getting to the point that I need to use moleskin, I will, because it makes my boot tighter, because it's, it has a little bit of like width to it, or thickness. So I'm bringing pre-wrap. I don't know if I'm going to get to keep it. I might just end up using moleskin, but it's just this. Girls use it to keep their hair back in sports and stuff, but it's really for putting underneath athletic tape if you're getting like an ankle wrap at a trainer. So how I prevent blisters when I hike the Appalachian Trail is I will wrap it around the back of my heel a couple times. Make sure you get low enough, and then go around my foot, come back around and tear that off, and use athletic tape to do exactly the same thing. You want the athletic tape to go around your ankle the same way I just did. Make sure you go low enough. You don't want the tape to like roll up and start rubbing itself. It's got to be like tight enough to stay on and not rub, but loose enough that you didn't stabilize your ankle like you have a sprained ankle. It's kind of a interesting balance, and that's why I've been practicing doing it before I leave. Oh yeah. So other than that, say you don't have any of these things like moleskin or anything, I recommend you start using moleskin before you even get blisters. I believe in preventing them. I don't believe in dealing with them after the fact. It sucks. So you can't buy these at the Reception PX. I believe you can buy them at the PX at Basic, but you won't go until after Red Phase usually. So they sell, really, these are actually like Army issue, but they don't issue you them at Basic. They're just a really thin black sock. It's like a dress sock, like a guy's dress sock. You can get it anywhere. So anyways, let me take this off. So you want this on first. And then you take the real thick green boot socks they give you over it. And then you put your boots on. It can be hard in thick socks. Alright. So now the trick with lacing them, you don't want your boots too tight, and you also don't want them too loose. Either one will give you blisters and make you uncomfortable when wearing them. So what I do is I tighten them up a whole lot at the bottom, and I leave them loose right here where the this X is, and then I tighten it again up here. It's so your ankle has better rotation for marching or rucking or running in them. But you want it just the right tightness so you can move your ankle but your heel's not sliding around and your foot's not sliding around. Now how you're going to wear them is you're going to have your pants tucked in. So you want them to be nice and flush in front, and then in the back I like pull the extra fabric over when I tuck them in. And then you're not allowed to have your laces showing. You're not supposed to have them showing. So what I do is I pull the little tongue out, tie it underneath, and tuck in the laces. So then you look squared away and good. And that's how it should be. It'll be up to your DS whether they want it really tight or whether you're allowed to have it out a little bit over. But that's how you should do it when you get to Reception and every day. So good luck. I hope you don't get blisters. Some people do, some people don't. But good luck.